Kubo lived in a quaint village nestled in a valley of ancient Japan, where the mist rolled in like whispers of forgotten times. He lived in a small hut on the edge of the village with his mother, Sarayatu, who often fell into strange trances, her body limp, like a marionette whose strings had been cut. Kubo took care of her, playing his shamisen for both comfort and coin in the village square. With his music, he could fold paper into origami that danced and fought at his will, entertaining the villagers who gathered daily to hear his tales of legendary warriors and long-forgotten battles. But as the sun set, Kubo knew he had to return home before dark, for his mother warned him of the vengeful spirits that roamed the night, always seeking him. Each day, Kubo told stories of his father, the mighty samurai Hanzo, who wielded an enchanted sword and battled evil forces from the celestial realm. Though Kubo had never met Hanzo, he cherished his mother's fragmented stories and the few belongings left behind, especially the magical shamisen his mother entrusted to him. As Kubo played his shamisen, he would summon origami soldiers to reenact his father's battles, capturing the hearts of the villagers. Yet, in the back of his mind, Kubo felt the weight of his mother's warnings. Never stay out past nightfall. The time had come for the annual Festival of Remembrance, a celebration of ancestors who had passed on to the spirit realm. Villagers would light lanterns to guide their ancestors' spirits home for the night. Kubo, with his extraordinary talent, crafted hundreds of lanterns, lighting them with soft whispers of hope. As the lanterns glowed in the evening sky, Kubo couldn't help but feel drawn to the temple, where he might ask his father's spirit the questions he'd always wanted answers to. Why did you leave? Why can't you return? As the last rays of sunlight disappeared beyond the horizon, Kubo knelt before his father's shrine, calling out to him in desperation. In his heart, he wished to hear his father's voice just once. In his longing, he plucked the strings of his shamisen, sending a pulse of magic into the air. But instead of his father's spirit, Kubo's music awoke something far darker. Two spectral figures materialized from the shadows, their eyes glowing like burning coals. They were the sisters, daughters of the Moon King, and they had come to take Kubo. Kubo's heart pounded with fear as his mother's warnings echoed in his mind. The sisters' voices were soft and sinister as they beckoned him toward them, but before they could reach him, a powerful gust of wind knocked them back. His mother appeared in the village square, her eyes glowing with magic, and with a wave of her hand, the village was enveloped in darkness. Sarayatu, weakened but resolute, grabbed Kubo's hand and led him into the mountains, the sisters' howls of anger echoing behind them. As they ran, Sarayatu explained that Kubo was not an ordinary boy. He was the last of their bloodline, tied to both the celestial and terrestrial realms.